sent on their way from the 1800-metre marker, and Imperial Seal was slow to go. Catalyst is also wide out with Lady of Latier from their draws. Mother Duck, they're lining up for the lead. Frilly Socks, Emerald Palace is right there. Everglow is near the rail. Conquer the World is on the outside. Shape of You is also wide out from that draw, but trying to overcome it. That's in the yellow silks. Then Papillon. Further back is Maxine Dumont, and they're followed by Hiroshima towards the inside. Then Northwest Passage. Further back in the run, Under the Mistletoe, and that gives him about 7-8 lengths start. Queen Isabella, then comes Simply Complicated. Further back is Imperial Seal. Lady of Latier is one of the trailers. As they move towards the 1100-metre region now, and Emerald Palace just the leader. Conquer the World is on the right, and then comes Mother Duck. Frilly Socks is in the blue. They're followed by Shape of You, has got about 4 or 5 to go. Then Papillon. Maxine Dumont on the outside, then Hiroshima, Simply Complicated. Further back in the run is Northwest Passage. Under the Mistletoe is about 9 or 10 lengths off them. Then comes Catalyst, Queen Isabella, Lady of Latiers further back in the run, and then Queen Isabella. As they turn for home with about 500 metres to go. And the leaders, Emerald Palace. On the outside, Frilly Socks, then Shape of You. Behind that one, Mother Duck. Towards the outside, Maxine Dumont. Coming to the 300-metre mark, and Emerald Palace skips by 2 or 3. Frilly Socks, Shape of You goes in for a run. On the outside, Simply Complicated. Under the Mistletoes on the inside. Emerald Palace is looking for the line. Under the Mistletoes running a big race on the inside, and Shape of You between runners, but it's Under the Mistletoe won it. Second maybe Shape of You, Emerald Palace, and Simply Complicated. Number 6, Under the Mistletoe, is the winner, and it pays up 740 and 2 rand. There's the salute. Second to Shape of You, number 13. Third to Emerald Palace, number 11. And then it's about 3 lengths back to Simply Complicated, and further back Papillon. And then came Lady of Latier, Maxine Dumont. So Emerald Palace is the leader in the middle, and the winner Under the Mistletoe on the extreme left-hand side makes up the ground. Shape of You's in the yellow, and towards the outside, Simply Complicated, but it goes to number 6, Under the Mistletoe. 740 and 2 rand. Tote favourite number 11, Emerald Palace. Back to the studio.
Well done to the winning groom of Under the Mistletoe, Siabule Safika. He gets his 1,000 rand from Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle, so he can get the man Siabule. He looks after Under the Mistletoe, and he can have his 1,000 rand voucher, so well done. Let's get the winning conditioner, Lazan Forbes, into the winner's enclosure here. And for the full Yuns, bred by the Varsfontein stud. Now, when I open the computer form and you see Under the Mistletoe, there's the omen.
No, absolutely, Sheldon. You know, I'd love to say that we named her from birth for this exact moment. But yeah, I think it's just, you know, a beautiful coincidence. And just big congratulations to Barcy and Suzette. I know they're watching. It's just fabulous to see this filly win like this today. She did give me a couple of nervous moments because she had to come from quite far back, but she won very convincingly in the end.
Watching her go down to the start, she's got that action that just gets longer and longer.
Yeah, Sheldon, she's a real staying filly. She's a beautiful mover, and I think, you know, she's an improving sort, so definitely a little bit more left in the tank here.
Same colour as Mary O later on. There must be a big run expected.
Mary, maybe another omen. You know, her first run back after a layoff was really, really wonderful when she ran second. She's come on leaps and bounds since that run. She's a much fitter horse now than she was going into that run. So we are expecting a big run from her. It's a very tough field, and she's got the 10 draw to contend with, but we are expecting a very big performance from her.
Well, the Fillions have got their Christmas present, so well done to you and the team.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I just have to say thank you to my entire team. They've been working tirelessly over this festive season. You know, yesterday, Christmas, we were all there working, including Sereno. So it's very heartwarming to see them, you know, all digging in deep and showing that dedication and putting in the hard hours. Even though it's not always easy to do it over this time of year, you know, they're all there doing a great job.
When it works, it works. Well done.
Thank you, thank you.
Serena Mudley's going to come through, and he's going to be absolutely over the moon. Now, when I watched her go down to the start, I said, wow, she really covers the ground.
Yes, definitely. You know, she's got a massive action, and she just builds on that in a race as well. You know, so look, when she went down very well. I was a little bit worried at the start. You know, she was being a bit anti behind the stalls, and look, she didn't get the best of runs during the race, and look, lucky the gaps opened at the right time, and she won a very good race today.
I think you're in the same silks in the next race, Alado's Pride. Now you got the one draw. How confident are you?
Look, I'm pretty confident. I think the one draw you should pull it off. You know, I'm hoping. Look at everything maps out in the race for him, but he's doing very well back at home, and we're very confident going into his race.
Well, a good start here, getting into the winner's enclosure for the Viljoens, and there might be one or two more in these colours. Well done.
Yes, definitely. A massive thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Viljoen for the opportunities, to Mrs. Forbes and Ayar, massive thanks. You know, they really stick by me, so I'm just truly grateful. And to my sponsors, Winning Form, thank you so much.
Well done. Well, a 48 Rand exacta if you got that, the 6 from the 13, and the name Under the Mistletoe, as we mentioned, the omen was there. If you followed that, you're standing in the winner's box.